Well, if there are some kids around your house, you might ask them to come into the room for a couple of minutes. They might get a kick out of this. Or if you were ever a little kid, I guess most of us were, anytime in the last 25 years or so, this might bring back some fond memories of the days when you were a pint-sized fashion designer with scraps of fabric, a lot of imagination, and a Barbie doll. David Andelman has our snapshot from Paris.
My Barbie doll is really real.
A little girl's dream come magically to life. Barbie, that quintessential lady with the blonde hair, the flashing smile, the sparkling blue eyes. But now Barbie's a quarter century old. To celebrate her birthday, the folks from Mattel, who've made some 200 million Barbies through the years, and designer Billy Boy, thought they'd try to bring this fantasy to life in Paris.
Barbie is an ideal. She's a goddess, so to speak. And as long as there are women, there will be Barbie.
In the U.S., Barbie may be as American as apple pie or Sears Roebuck. In France, as French as foie gras or Yves Saint Laurent. In fact, Saint Laurent was only one of some 61 high-fashion designers from around the world who dressed, jeweled, and coiffed Barbie for her birthday. Alexander of Paris, the high-fashion hairstylist, sent 4 dresses woven from hair, and he sent Irene, his top coiffeuse, to curl Barbie's locks.
The size is just wonderful. It reminds you about your childhood.
For many of the couturiers, it was in fact childhood revisited, some plunging in eagerly. Saint Laurent, he sent 16 models, including his most famous single creation, the peasant look. Sonia Riquel.
Challenge to dress dolls like us. Barbie is the first doll I dress in my life. I never dressed doll, even when I was a baby.
Eric Mortensen for Pierre Balmain.
Because I wanted to treat the doll, if I could, as a grown-up person, which she is supposed to be.
Ariel Lanvin.
Everybody work it very sophisticated and very all in detail and work like for high fashion, you know, but for a doll it's something very marvelous.
For Barbie, at 25, the words of the song may never have been truer. You must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause baby, just look at you now. David Andelman, CBS News, Paris.
Can you believe it? It has been 35 years since little girls first started falling in love with Barbie.
Barbie, you're beautiful. You make me feel my Barbie doll is really real.
Since 1959, almost 800 million Barbie dolls have been sold. No one is celebrating her birthday quite like Mattel. Jean McKenzie is Mattel's marketing vice president for Barbie, and she joins us from El Segundo, California. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? You've got your little 1959 Barbie right there. We've got a 1959, I guess it's really a model of the original, because the original's called, I've heard the other day, an original in the box goes for how much money?
The value could be up to $4,000.
Amazing, amazing. What was the original reception for Barbie, for the original here? Did she fly off the shelves to start with?
Well, when Barbie was first introduced to the trade at Toy Fair, there was a lot of skepticism on their part. They'd never seen a teenage fashion model before. But Mattel was undaunted, and we decided that we would let little girls make the decision. We put Barbie on television, and she was an overnight hit. Girls responded to Barbie so positively that we couldn't keep them on the shelves.
Huh. Because really dolls before this, I guess when you think about it, is little baby dolls as opposed to teenagers or something.
Exactly. Barbie is the first doll that really lets girls dream about what it's like to be in the adult world. Every little girl wants to know what she's going to be able to do when she's an adult. And through Barbie, they can dream about the different kinds of careers they'd like to have, the places they want to go, and the fun clothes that they want to wear.
Because now, in the old days, it used to be Barbie. You had a Barbie and a lot of different clothes to wear. And nowadays, you have, what, a bunch of different Barbies. Is that right?
The average little girl owns about 8 in America.
Whoa, now hold it, slow down. Jean, how many?
The average little girl owns about 8 Barbie dolls. Each has a fun new way for her to play with Barbie.
That is amazing. That is amazing to me. And that's true in foreign countries as well, right?
All across the world, Barbie is loved by little girls. The average varies from country to country, but every little girl wants a Barbie that has hair from the top of her toes to the tip of her toes, and Barbies that do different things and go different places, including a new Barbie that we're introducing this year called Dr. Barbie.
Yeah, we have the Dr. Barbie right here. There, she's got her little stethoscope. I wonder if I can make this work, if I can make the stethoscope. You put the stethoscope on the baby, and shh, you can hear the...
Barbie has a magic stethoscope.
There you go.
Dr. Barbie is part of our 35th anniversary celebration for Barbie. We're making a $1 million donation to needed healthcare organizations all over America, and Dr. Barbie can really make that statement to little girls and parents that it's important that they get good health care.
Is this a little bit in response, because you all took some heat a year or so ago. You had that Barbie that came out and said, math was hard. Is that a little in response to that?
Actually, Barbie's always been a positive role model through girls. She's been an astronaut, a business executive, but we really think that her being a doctor is her most important career.
There you go. Jean, thank you very much. You were great. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Happy birthday, Barbie.
There you go. Only 800 million of them out there. 17 before the hour. We'll be back.
Next online, step down. Can I help somebody?
In toy stores across America, shoppers are frantically searching for an 11.5-inch woman who's become the hottest Christmas gift.
Holiday Barbie.
Are you all hoping for one under the tree?
Yeah.
But many little girls are going to feel like they've been Grinched come Christmas morn. Not even Santa can find Happy Holiday Barbie, this big hair, big dress, plastic princess.
The demand is crazy. We've been getting phone calls all the time for it.
No, sir, I'm sorry at all.
Unfortunately, we don't have it in stock.
Sources say Barbie's creator, Mattel, made more than 1 million of the holiday dolls. But as soon as they hit the stores, supplies from Jersey to Japan disappeared.
Happy Holiday has been a major success for Mattel. They can't produce enough of them, and it's helped to increase the demand for all other Barbie doll products around the holidays.
There is one holiday Barbie doll available in most stores. It's the African-American Barbie. Last year, she was sold out. Desperate Barbie buyers are searching online, helping to create a holiday Barbie underground. Scalpers are getting $85, even $175 for a doll that normally sells in the stores for about $35.
You can double up on them quickly. They pay $35, they can be sold for $70 right now.
Dan Huth, with his 26 holiday Barbies, is among a new breed of investors who are cashing in on the Barbie market.
People might be looking at this and saying, I'm a jerk for trying to sell them for $60 or $75, but you know, everybody does something for a living. This is what I do.
They're opportunists, piranhas, barracudas.
Carmen Tickle runs a Barbie shop in Mason City, Iowa. She doesn't like speculators, but she's also fed up with fanatical Barbieites who badger her for dolls.
It's like, reality check, hello. This is a Barbie doll.
Barbie dressed for swim and fun is only $3.
A simple doll that cost just $3 in 1959, but is now the world's most sought-after plastic princess. Peter Van Sant, CBS News, New York.
Barbie, you're beautiful.
The girl that started it all, Barbie's been popular for decades. So have her friends, her cars, and even her dream house. In fact, Barbie's incredible popularity has helped spawn a legion of little competitors. Princess Diana, Cher.
I never liked my head, though. I always thought it was so stupid.
And new this week, soap star Susan Lucci.
I mean, it's a very unusual experience as a human being to suddenly, you know, have a miniature of yourself made.
And now, in honor of another American icon, an action figure who's seen some real action, retired General Colin Powell. 12 inches of molded plastic.
Are all the medals in order?
Yes, they're in order. We check those quite carefully. It is a uniformly accurate figure.
The doll in full military dress sells for $46, with a portion going to charity. But how will the general fare in one of the toughest battles of his career to trample the competition to become the must-have toy this holiday season?
Squish me. Just squish me now.
Colin Powell action figure. Well,
What's it look like?
It looks like Colin Powell.
Who's that?
Beat it, Hopper.
Action figures are always big. It sort of varies from year to year depending on not only the toy line, but also what movies and television shows are out.
But the retired general's television days are a distant memory to most of the toy-buying public. Another hurdle, without any of the usual action accessories, how do you play with it?
You could get bad guy action figures to chase him and stuff like that.
And if the Colin Powell action figure does take the competition by storm, could a little White House be his next accessory?
Maybe a Pentagon building. You know, I think Hasbro ought to put out a Pentagon building for the action figure to go to in the morning. That's as far as you're going to get me down that one.